Hey folks, welcome back to Cats and Kilos. And tonight's topic is going to be how to do a power snatch when you are over 50. Why? Because one of the things with this channel is aging youthfully. And we haven't done that for a while, so here's a good way to do it. What's aging more youthfully than doing snatches or power snatches? Now, snatch, specifically with regard to snatch, the older we get, the harder it is because of knee flexibility, ankle, me personally, shoulder. So doing a full snatch, for me, I'd be able to do some of it, but my shoulder flexibility is so horrendous going in this direction that I won't be able to pull it off. So I've tried it, I've done modifications, but it forces me to put my knees in kind of a weird situation. So instead of using my hips, my glutes, I'm using so much quad and keeping my body upright, I developed horrendous tendonitis in my patellar tendons. So I don't do that anymore. But power snatches, you might be able to pull off, right? It doesn't take near the shoulder flexibility and you should be able to pull it off. So how do you learn how to do a power snatch as easily and quickly as possible? This, I think, is the easiest way to learn this movement. So what we want to do is get a grip on the bar that puts the bar just at the crease that's formed when we bend our legs. Just that little crease right there. We want to find that grip. Classically, this is done with a hook grip in which you hook over your thumb. But as we get older, maybe we have some thumb issues. I don't think you need that grip, I'm going to be honest. I say if you can do a hook grip, great. If you can't, don't worry about it, right? Just grab the bar the best way you can at a distance that puts the bar kind of at the crease of your hips, right? If you were trying to bend down a little bit, you're going to find the bar just at the crease of your hips. Now, from this position, and you may want to just try it with an unloaded bar, or maybe even just like, I don't know, something other than a bar, something really super light, PVC pipe, whatever it takes. So from this position, we want to get it overhead in one movement. Let's try to do that without bending our elbows at the beginning. So if we were going to try just to toss it up overhead from here, how could we do it? We could do this, yeah, but we have to bend our elbows, right? Look at how much my elbows are bent at this point, right? So what if I had to try this without bending my elbows? The same thing, I'm trying to do this, yeah, but without really bending my elbows, at least at the start, right? So I'm bending my elbows. Well, if I want to do that without bending my elbows, I would just have to kind of let it slide down my thighs a little bit, right? And now I'm just going to try to toss it over my head. From here. Yeah! Right? So how possibly could I do that? I had to really kind of, use my waist, right, to do that. Once you got that down, you do the exact same thing, but instead of just pulling it from here, you just pick it up from the floor and do the exact same thing. The weight must keep moving up the entire time until it's locked out overhead. It has to make it from the floor to the locked out position without stopping or using your arms to press it overhead. Start slow at the bottom and really go for it when the bar gets above your knees. Simple, not many cues required, except just one thing. When you pick it up off the floor, what you want to do is put your shins close to the bar, maybe shoulder width apart to start with for our purposes, just so when you bend your knees a little bit, they end up touching the bar, meaning that you get your grip that's going to end up having it at the waist level where you get a crease when you start to bend. But once you get that grip, when you bend down, your shins are now touching the bar. If you stand up from here, they're maybe a little bit away from the bar, but when you get into this position, maybe not here, but when you get into your actual position, your shins are now touching the bar, right? So from here, just do the exact same thing you did before, but now you're just doing it from the floor. In my opinion, that is the easiest way to learn how to do a power snatch when you're over 50. Instead of spending a lot of time trying to learn a bunch of different details, I think you're going to get a lot farther, a lot quicker if you just try this at the beginning. And then you can modify it if you want to or if you need to. So I hope you found that helpful. And if you did, please subscribe to our channel. We're going to have so much more content, not just on aging youthfully, but many more topics that I think you're going to enjoy. So please subscribe, give us a like, and we will see you next time.